What up? Welcome back to another multiverse update. I have a couple things to show you guys tonight. Of course, the Spawn Kickstarter finished yesterday. I think McFarlane got up to $3 million, and that's a lot of cheddar. Everybody should have got their order in. They say around November we'll be getting them, or maybe Kickstarter. Usually it's not always on time, but it shouldn't be much later than that, especially with that much money. Todd's still gonna be putting up updates to tell us other things, that other freebies that we might be getting. I just saw that recently we got the Necro sword. But this time he put up that he's actually going to add some Necro Blasts for the hands of the Spawn figure, some Palm Blast, and also some like spear where it's coming out like a bolt that should be Necro colored and look pretty sweet to add to your Spawn figure. A lot of upgrades that he says he's still going to add. So every time I get an update about that, I'll be sure to let you guys know. I finally did get my pre-ordered Spawn with the sword. This one will not be getting opened. I'm gonna put it up in a little part for my Spawn figures. I actually do have some of the older Spawn figures, like the Barbarian kind of one and that awesome one where he has all the armory and stuff, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna put up some shelves somewhere here, and then I'll put up all my Spawn stuff. Also with my Spawn DVDs and stuff will go up there. If you've never seen the old Spawn animated series, it's pretty cool. I recommend you check it out. The one that came out on HBO. But this figure looks pretty cool. Now I also ordered the newer figure, that the version 2 that should come with a mace. Now that figure I will be opening, so as soon as I get that one, I'll make an unboxing. But this one's gonna stay just like this, pristine in the case on my wall. But the one with the mace I will be opening. There's not really any images of the mace that's gonna replace the sword. This one of course came with his cool sword, but the only thing I could think is that in the video game he has a mace, but it's basically just like it looks like a bat with like barbed wire on it, so it might be something like that. But either ways, it'll be with a mace. It'll be a different version of the Mortal Kombat Spawn, and that one I will be opening. But this one's gonna stay in his box, so this is pretty cool to finally pick up. I also picked up randomly, I picked up this Earth, I think it's Earth 52 Superman. Of course, I already have this for my Multiverse collection, but I got him pretty cheap for like $11. And the reason is because I want the head. The head is what I really want. I might end up reusing the body somehow as well, but I do have this extra Orion body, and I'm gonna put on this pretty cool cape. And then what I want to make with the head from this guy is try and make my own version of the icon from Milestone Comics. I don't know why I always just really liked him. I also have plans to make what do you call him, Static Shock, when he was in the all black. The thing is that I want to get this one done first, and then I might start working on that one. But it'll be pretty cool. That's a good little project I got going on. I also have going on, I picked up an extra one of these signature Jokers that was from the Dark Knight, from Heath Ledger version. And I picked up an extra Two-Face from the Multiverse. And what I gotta figure out is how to get these arms onto this body and then slip his jacket over, and then paint the what I need to paint. You know, this will be yellow, this will be green, and the pants will have to match this jacket. But it should end up looking pretty cool. What I like about these hands is that one of the hands, well, both of them are trigger fingers pretty much. But this, so he does have a revolver. I have a revolver that I'm gonna put with him. Where's it at? It's like this one, I think. So he's gonna have his little pretty cool like little revolver. And then in the other hand, I'm gonna make him a cigarette, like a cigarette. So that cigarette, as soon as I make it, it'll like, you know, something like that. It'll be there so he could be, you know, shooting talk show host and smoking a cigarette. So that's another thing I want. I'll just have to make sure I paint this like the Joaquin Phoenix style Joker. But that's another little project I got going on. Another thing is that on the streets right now, at the Walmarts, they're starting to see them. The Arkham Batman and Joker. These look pretty good. I do want to get my hands on these. I'm just not really going to the Walmarts that much right now. I saw them on pre-order on the Walmart website. I just like said, I'll pre-order them later. And by the time I went back, they were already out of stock. So I'm going to have to find them out in the wild. But they look pretty cool. The Joker looks awesome. He has some pretty cool accessories, and so does the Batman. There's a couple reviews right now on YouTube if you go check it out. I think D Hunter, who does a lot of pretty cool figure reviews, did his Batman one. Can't wait to see if he does a Joker one. That'd be pretty cool. But check them out if you want to see a cool review. See if you could find these out at Walmarts and stuff. They do say that they're finding them more in the game, like where you could find the NECA figures at Walmart by the games. They're not so much at the toy aisle, but you might want to check first at the game section where you find the NECA figures at. The other thing I picked up was this Batman 75th year superpower version. Now these came out at the tail end of the DC Universe Classics series, which is like my ultimate collection I have behind me. Actually, when I got this package, I picked it up a couple days ago, and man, it was really messed up. I let it sit outside for a while, and then I finally opened it. But as you could see, the package is pretty good. I mean, has a little bit of damage. I mean, just like shelfware. But this is gonna be opened. I do have one of these in my other room where I have the complete mint collection, so I have it in box. But this one I will be opening. So because I want to put this in my lower shelf here of the DC Universe Classics collection, I have the final gasps of this series, which was like the metallic Flash, the metallic Green Lantern, what was it, the new 52 Batman and Superman. Also one of my favorite figures. I mean, I don't know why I like it so much, but I just really enjoy it, even if it's not the scale's kind of messed up. But that Red Robin figure, I just love that figure. Well, this one was one of the last figures that came out, so I want to put them in there. Open this up and get them in there. The funny thing is all these figures in the 75 year of Batman, the legs were always like pretty twisted up, and I think because they just forced them into this bubble. But I want to open it just to like put his legs straight, because my OCD I see these figures with the legs all messed up. I just want to put them straight. But this one is going to be getting opened and become part of the loose DC Universe Classics collection. So anyways, guys, besides that, I will be starting to work on I'm going to make a shelf for my loose DC Multiverse McFarlane figures. I have to open up all these. I have a couple that are already opened. the Bat Raptor, and they're gonna go on this side. As soon as I get it up and start putting them loose, I might make a little video about that to show it to you guys. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe out there and keep collecting those figures.